Right, we are playing Ipswich. We've just seen away Southampton. Stephen Howson, we're going to shake up the squad. Who do you think should be in? Who should be out?
Obviously, League Cup. We like to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
There's players that fans are demanding to see, like Pereira, like Wilson. We saw McNair against Southampton, so I think I would go with McNair again. He's looking good, and I would give Pereira this long-awaited shot.
Good.
He was mint in the summer. He's showing a hell of a lot of potential. I'm not 100% sure he's fit, but if he is fit, he plays, and so does Wilson for me. Let's mix it up. Martial's had a cracking start, but let's pull him off and use him for the weekend in the league.
No.
We're going to pull off Martial? No, we're not.
Play him again, let him score a hat-trick, simple. Just keep him going, just keep the goals coming from him, just do it.
All right, apart from him then.
Howson mentioned young players, Adam. What about the likes of Ashley Young, Fellaini, these kind of players? Do you want to see them in the squad? Do you want to see David De Gea getting a rest?
No. Well, I'd like to see a balance, a mix. So maybe put Valencia, give him a game so he doesn't have to start at the weekend. Give people like Ashley Young a go. Sergio Romero, we can bring him back in, or play Johnston. I want to see, he has to start Andreas Pereira, James Wilson. Those two, them two don't start, I'm going to be depressed. That's the whole reason why I bought my ticket, apart from the automatic cup scheme. But I will want to go to see them two, because if them two play, I believe they've got something they work together. They've got a great balance together. Pereira just in the hole, Wilson up top. So I'd like to see that. Apart from that, give the lads that haven't had much game time a go, and hopefully avoid a shock, because I like the League Cup, just like I like the FA Cup. I'd like us to have a little run in it. It's another final, isn't it? And you know, do you remember that period of time where we just weren't winning the league?
Sure.
And Chelsea were taking over things around 2005, 2006. What was Gary Neville's first trophy as captain of Manchester United?
League Cup.
The Capital One Cup, Carling Cup. So it can give the lads that haven't won a trophy at Manchester United that taste of things, that opportunity, that that want to go further and get more. So let's go out and win these cups. Let's do something in them.
Right. We're talking about Pereira, James Wilson, these kind of players getting a start. If Wilson scores a hat-trick, if Pereira pulls all the strings, do you want to see them then go on and start the next game?
Nope.
Short and sweet. Go on.
No, people, and I'm a huge advocate of us playing youth and having that philosophy of bringing through youth and using our academy and stuff like that. But you have to manage how you bring them in. Like people have been saying, play Wilson and play Pereira over some of the established stars in the team. Pereira has not made his debut yet. He's showing a hell of a lot of promise. He looks great in the. Lingard needs to play as well, by the way. But he's playing great in all of the youth games he's playing. He's playing great for Brazil. He played great on pre-season, but he's yet to make a Premier League or a first-team debut. And I think it's a big step. So I think even if let's say he scores and he assists, back on the bench or put onto the bench, maybe give him 5 or 10. But he's not starting. He's not taking anyone's starting place.
I agree with what Alison says. We don't make rash decisions and just think, oh yeah, he scored, let's put him straight into the team. But like Januzaj, I think Pereira can have. You remember Januzaj's first proper season where he came into the first team? I believe Pereira can have that kind of campaign for us this season. Someone that can, because today at times Juan Mata was frustrating out there. Sometimes he's a little bit too slow, and he's not a wide player. We know that. So I'd like to see Pereira given an opportunity, because I believe he's someone that can come in and do a job in that position where Mata plays, or if we're winning a game 2-3-0 in the Champions League or the Premier League, we can bring him on and put him in the hole. So it'd be nice to win a game 2 or 3-0, wouldn't it?
That'd be pleasant, wouldn't it? We're winning 4-0 in the Champions League. You know how it is. We've been watching the last couple of years, Adam.
Was that 97?
Last 4-0 was MK Dons, wasn't it?
So Adam wants a big League Cup campaign. Howson, what do you want to see? Is winning the League Cup a good year for Louis van Gaal?
Ultimately, if that's all he does, no, that's not a good year for Louis van Gaal. But the Youth Cup has traditionally been a bit of a proving ground for fringe players, and I would like us to continue that tradition. Obviously, last year, Louis tried it. He tried it in the greatest Manchester United traditions, give like 9 debuts, and we got spanked. One of those, it happens. You're coming up against a League 2 team who it's their cup final. They sell the ground out for the first time ever, and they're going to come and it's happened with Palace in the past when they was a low division team. It's happened way more regular than you would hope it happens. And there's every chance that it could happen with Ipswich. They're coming to Old Trafford. They probably have 60, 70,000 in there. And we're going to play what would mostly be considered a weakened team. But they're going to come and they're fired up. They're playing Man United. They're not looking at who's on the thing here. No. They're looking at potentially coming to Old Trafford and beating Man United. So it's always difficult, but that shouldn't mean that we shy away from it. I hope Louis van Gaal has got the balls to do it again, because that's how you find out. We found out last year by losing to MK Dons, some players just were not good enough, and you saw a lot of them got knocked right out of the door.
Anderson, who knew?
If I was Louis van Gaal, what I'd do is I'd put that team sheet from MK Dons on the wall with all the X's of the names that players that aren't here anymore, and say, you know what happens if you get spanked by this shit lot today? You're not going to be
language. Sorry, kids. This guy. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Sam.
I'm going to get pulled off the air. Right, as you know, we are encyclopedic with our knowledge of world football. Allow us to impress you, if you will, with our knowledge of Ipswich.
Mick McCarthy.
Yeah.
They're from the southeast, I think.
Yeah, they wear blue.
Roy Keane used to manage them. Now, to be fair, they haven't had the best of campaigns so far this season. No, they were a little bit better last season. They've been rubbish this season. Rubbish. That's why they're going to beat us.
We don't think Ipswich are doing very well, but we're not really sure. All right, guys, shall we do predictions? Howson, what do you think the score will be?
I have no idea, mate. I need to see the team. I need to see their team. I don't know. I just want to see Manchester United attack with youth, and I'll be happy. That'll do me.
Okay. Well, I've heard from my sources that Ipswich are rubbish, so I think we'll turn them over. 2-0.
I think it'll be one of them where we just scrape a victory, and it's like, we're through. Doesn't matter. We're still in the hat. I'd take a 3-1, 3-2, something like that.
Nothing like being in the hat. Right, let us know what you think the score will be. If you have any information about Ipswich, maybe even where it is on a map, get it in the comments below. We'd like to learn. Thanks very much. See you later.
We've got the freedom of Southampton now. You can go where you like in this town. No one can trouble you. Eh? That is our freedom out there,